It is June the 22nd. We are finishing up our final preparations, preparing our hives for pulling honey, which will start next week. We're gonna be starting to pull our supers and extracting honey. The remainder of what we have left is a few of our splits above double screen boards to move off, and we're going to be using the remainder of those to create some new yards. We're making 4 new yards. I'm going to show you how we make our yards, how we set up new yards. Kind of go through that process. First thing that we do is that we use these rolls of conveyor belt. You can see some of it rolled out there. We use that on the ground in our new yards. We'll cut the lengths of it that we need and lay that on the ground and make a mat on the ground for cover enough ground for however many hives or pallets we're going to put down. And that has multiple benefits. It makes good clearance on the ground. Your pallets, your woodenware don't touch the ground. Whether it be bottom boards or pallets, it makes those last a lot longer sitting on the rubber rather than the ground. Keeps rot at bay a lot longer than making contact with the ground. The biggest thing is vegetation control. It rather than having the grass and weeds grow up around your pallets and between the hives, you only have to cut around the outside barrier of that pallet mat that you create. Also cuts down big time on hive beetle numbers and keeps ants out of the hives. So this is old retired conveyor belt material. There's a local business that uses a lot of conveyor belt, and when they replace a conveyor belt, which they do pretty regular, they just roll it up and they want to throw it away. So we pick it up and recycle it and reuse it and make good use out of it.
What was that? Spider. That'll do us 20. All right. Ja.
Volverloop in.
Ja.
We got this yard finished up, got it laid out for 20 hives. We keep 40 hives on each yard. Don't have enough splits to stretch out all the new yards that we're making, all the new yards we're creating right now. We're gonna do 20 hives for each of these new yards. We're gonna do 3 more just like this. And springtime we will split these and fill in the other 20 spots. This is another yard we created. This is here on one of our mating yards. We got mating hives way over there, about 3/4 of a mile. This is another way that we set yards up. This is, we call them skids. This is some type of pallet they use for shipping at that same plant that we get the conveyor belts from. They're just trash. We pick them up from them and use them. Just set them down as they are and set our pallet boards on. Our pallet boards hold 2 hives each. And we just set them end to end. We create enough space between them to work them. Just like these down here. And they work out real good. We finished setting up our new yards. This is the last one of the day. The old house place here. This is about a mile from the other mating yard that we were setting up a yard at a while ago, on the other side of it. Got set up for 20 hives here to start with. We'll fill it on out with 40 or maybe 60 hives in the spring. But it is a heat index of way over 100 degrees today. I think we're gonna call it a day. Start next weekend, moving the hives onto these yards, as we also start pulling honey supers and extracting honey. We're gonna make some videos of extracting honey and pulling supers next weekend. We actually don't do it ourselves. We're not set up, hadn't invested time yet to do it. We got a crew that comes in and does it for us, and gonna be some interesting videos I think you'll enjoy next weekend.